Yep.
Okay.
Make sure you're loud enough.
Okay. This thing won't stay.
I know.
It was the day before Christmas Eve. Nothing was ready, everything seemed to go wrong, and nothing was steady. Mom had the flu and Christmas was coming. We didn't have much time and there were no more birds humming. I didn't think we'd make it in time, and the thought of that made me want to strangle someone with decorative Christmas twines. Even those we didn't have. We had nothing at all, not even a Christmas tree or an ornament ball. I was just a little girl with excitement and dream of the perfect Christmas and Christmas Eve. Mom had the flu and we had to rush because there weren't a lot of days left before my dreams got crushed. Time was running out and we almost didn't make it before the Christmas bells chimed. The cookies were burned and there were presents to wrap. So much to do we couldn't keep track. So we went to the store to get a tree. They had millions last week, but now they only had 3. So we chose the one that looked decent enough. The other 2 was twice as bad, so the decision wasn't tough. Then we put the tree on the car roof. And we drove it home in a coupe. So when we got home, we dragged the tree to the front door. Needles fell as we dragged it back and forth. As soon as the tree was settled in, I walked into the living room. And what I saw was shocking. There were humongous holes in our stocking. So I replaced the stockings with socks and hung socks instead. But then the moon was appearing, so I crawled in bed. Early the next morning, I was awakened by my mom's scream. I looked out the window, and my dad was on a ladder colored cream. And then when my dad plugged in the cord, none of the bulbs lit, not even the ones by the board. So we put on our coats, and we drove to the mall. We went to every store, but we had no luck finding lights, even though we searched hardcore. Even though the lights were all sold out, we did find something for Grandpa. It was called Silly Billy Fish Trap. After that, we were all done with our last-minute shopping. We flew past many stores without even stopping. But then Patrick whined, and he wanted to see Santa. So we pushed through many people to get to the front of the line. But as soon as Santa roared, "Ho, ho, ho!" Patrick peed, and that drew everyone's attention and concern. It's been a rough day, so we decided it was time to flee. Even jolly old Dad said,
I agree.
But when we were driving home, we listened to some Christmas songs. All the while I thought nothing could go wrong. But that quickly changed as soon as we opened the door. We saw that my cat had created a gigantic mess all over the floor. The tree was knocked over. My snow globe was shattered. Ornaments were broken.
Oh.
Let's go this. And tinsel was scattered. Tinsel was scattered. And then Mom started to weep.
Christmas is ruined and I need some sleep.
But then we realized Christmas isn't all about the presents and decorations. All that matters is that we as a family had fun while we tried to do some Christmas preparations. Since Mom had the flu, we let her rest. And then Dad, Patrick, and I tried to fix everything and gave it all our best. After that, Dad read us a Christmas story. We sat on the couch with our cat named Corey, even though he didn't deserve it because he broke everything, but that's not the point. While Dad was reading us the story, I looked out the window. I saw snow gently falling. It was turning earth sparkly and white, and that's when I knew in my heart everything would turn out just right. This year, my Christmas was a little different. At first, I thought it'd be terrible, but it actually turned out magnificent. What I learned is that you don't have to have those fancy schmancy Christmas stuff to have a great Christmas. All you need is your family and their love.